So when I'm not busy, I like to check out the live section on TikTok just to see what topics are being debated. A few of those interesting topics include racism, marriage, gender equality, LGBTQIA rights, and the upcoming 2024 election. One topic that's gaining a lot of traction on TikTok is the issue of transgender lifestyles. Now, while those who host these lives claim their intent is to help educate people, you'll quickly find out that's not exactly true. For those only seeking answers, either the host or one of the co hosts will gladly answer them. Now, if you're one who enjoys taking part in civil debates and respectful conversations on the issue of transgender ideology, TikTok is not the place for a respectable trans conversation or debate. Because if you question their chosen identities and challenge their ideology, you'll get cut off, muted, kicked out, or banned forever from their lives. I mean, at least until you create another account and go back in. Here's an example of a conversation that took place on one of the lives focused on the issue of transgender. And it's a perfect example of how many of these conversations tend to go.
I don't understand why you feel the need to push this on other people to believe who you are. Okay.
You
If
can believe
I
what you want,
believe in
Kyla.
my heart, excuse
You can
me
believe
for
what you
one
want. You can
second,
believe in what you want.
if I believe that I am a cowboy or I am a frog, I don't have to convince the rest of the world because I am strong in my identity. I'm
Kyla,
strong in who I am. I don't have
Kyla,
to run
Kyla.
around to the
I
world.
have to.
Let me
Kyla, I
finish.
have to. Kyla, I'm not.
So
I'm
then
not.
why do
I am
I
strong
have
in my
to?
identity. Kyla, I
Why
am not.
does
I
it
am strong
matter?
in my identity. I
If
am
you
very
were,
strong in
then
my
you
identity.
wouldn't be trying to confuse the world when
Nobody's
the
confused.
fact of the matter
Kyla,
is
nobody's
your
confused.
brain, your
Nobody's
state of
confused.
mind, let me finish,
Nobody is
your state
confused.
of mind
You're
does not
telling me that
match.
I'm not strong in my identity.
I never said
But
that.
I am.
I'm
But by
saying
you
I'm
saying that
strong in
you
my
don't need to talk
identity.
about it because
I
you're
said,
strong in your identity implies
I
that
said
Adora
I'm
or
strong in
myself
my
who talk about
identity.
this or Abby or Jane are
Okay, so
not
why don't
strong
you
in our
let me
identity.
finish my sentence
Because you're
so that
making
I can,
implications about us. You're making
I'm
implications
not
about us.
making any implications
How are
about
you
you. I
not? You
support
Kyla,
this.
how are you not making implications? By you saying I don't need to
Shutting
tell other
someone
people,
down from their
but you
speech
I'm trying
when
to
you
point out
open a
what you're
platform for
doing is
them to
harmful.
speak
A few moments later.
from a heterosexual person that was born a woman that is seeing what is happening in the world right now with your movement and you're trying to win your language in the way that you try to describe this on a live is very difficult for a layman to understand. There's a lot of lingo that is involved in this that the normal person that is living a life married to a man or married to a woman is struggling to understand. So it's not
Okay?
that everyone disagrees. It's that
Kyla,
you're overcomplicating it with
we're
this
not overcomplicating it.
misgender, binary, this. There's 1,000 different things that we were not raised with.
Let's slow down.
And that does
Let's
not
slow
mean
down.
at all that we don't
Okay, can I prove
support
to you
it.
that you're wrong now? Because you're on a monologue. You've been on this for ages, and you made a claim literally like 5 minutes ago that's completely incorrect.
Okay, so tell me 5 minutes ago, what was the statement
And you
that
have
I
a
made
claim that
that was
other
incorrect?
people's beliefs and what they do don't matter. That bit. Let me tell you why you're wrong. Because I will tell you now. I am very secure in my identity. I get he and him and man and all of that shit all the live long day. It changes absolutely nothing about my current
Good for
state or
you.
my existence. I
I
don't
love that.
care. I don't need
Amazing.
other people. I don't know why I don't need you to say that. That's not for you.
It makes me feel better to do that. So
I,
who are
I,
you to tell me not to do that? I'm sorry.
I'm not here for you to like feel better because I don't need people's validations to feel
But
good
you're
or
on
to
a
know who
live
I am.
trying to get
I'm not done.
opposition.
I'm not done, Kyla. Because I'm
Okay.
proving,
Okay.
because if you just give me a moment to prove you wrong,
Prove me wrong.
then stop interrupting me.
Deal.
Many of these trans live podcasts, the host or one of the co hosts will inform those watching that this is their live and they have the right to interrupt or be disrespectful if they feel they're being attacked. Now, again, if people come on to simply ask questions, both the host and the panel are usually nice and very respectful. However, when they invite people on who oppose their narratives, most of the time they will get very belligerent. They'll call the guests all kinds of names and eventually just kick them off. So it's best to either do one of two things. You can either just remain in the comments where you can actually get your points across, that is, until somebody from the panel or the host themselves sees your comments, deems them to be offensive and transphobic, and then decides to kick you out, or you can just avoid their podcast altogether.